It had been a hard day in the life of my 4-year-old self. It started when my mother took me to run errands. In my post-toddler brain, running errands translated loosely into insufferable torture. The line at the bank could last 20 minutes, which in kid time is about 9 years. This particular morning, I was looking forward to watching my favorite show, She-Ra. Mom had promised to get us back in time, so I suffered through the eternity like a real princess. When we returned home, not only was the show over, I was stuck with a news hour with Jim Lehrer, easily the single most traumatically boring show of all time. She-Ra had a sword. She-Ra had a magic shield. Jim Lehrer just had a monotonous tone of voice, no magical friends, and definitely did not save the day. The tantrum that erupted from me was enough to land me in my room, banished from toys or fun, while I sulked about the injustice. That's how I ended up with a box of raisins for snack. We had a variety of foods deemed acceptable for snack consumption by myself. Some of my favorites included cheese crackers, strawberry fruit snacks, and Oreos. My least favorite was raisins, and my sadistic mother chose that day to punish me with those shriveled, gritty stones. You can tell I was already feeling over the edge. Eventually, we had to have the talk. Mom came into my room and delivered the quintessential parent speech, comprising phrases such as, "Life's not fair," "We expect you to behave," and "You know better, young lady." Despite her best efforts to explain why it was reasonable for me to spend the rest of the afternoon ostracized from the neighborhood, I was ready to explode with rage. I was trapped. The law had come down on my head, and I was stuck in a moment of powerless submission. In that second, I decided on pure defiance. I felt empowered enough to use the only thing I had left to control. I stalked straight to the dining room, stood up on a chair, put my hands on my hips, and cheered. "I'm peeing my pants! I'm peeing my pants!" Trying to be progressive and gentle, my mom decided it was fitting punishment to make me stay in my clothes all afternoon. It was hot that day, and by the time Dad got home for dinner, we all wished he had just spanked me. Throughout the trajectory of my life, I look back on this moment and I feel proud that even as a child, I fought authority figures who didn't keep their end of the bargain. This spark of rebellion has been a valuable tool throughout my life, and I encourage everyone to use whatever shred of power they have to make their voice heard.